In the boundless expanse of the void, where shadows swirled in perpetual dance and the silence whispered ancient secrets, the void continued to observe the unfolding drama of existence. The void, ever watchful and curious, now turned its attention to the world God had shaped. God descended upon the newly formed earth, the echoes of creation still resonating through the fabric of reality. The void watched with a blend of intrigue and wariness as God shaped the dust of the ground, breathing life into the form of a man. The first human, Adam, opened his eyes and drew his first breath, a creature of flesh and spirit, born from the divine command. The void felt a flicker of recognition, a resonance with the stirring of consciousness within Adam. It was a familiar sensation, yet foreign in its vitality and complexity. The void, in its dark solitude, pondered the nature of this new life, feeling a pang of jealousy mingled with admiration. For in Adam, there was a spark of something the void could not fully grasp, a connection to the divine that set him apart.
God placed Adam in the Garden of Eden, a paradise of unparalleled beauty and abundance. Rivers flowed with crystalline waters, and trees bore fruit of every kind. The void, lurking in the unseen corners of creation, marveled at the harmony and splendor of this sanctuary. Yet, within the void, a sense of foreboding lingered, an anticipation of the inevitable disruption of this serene existence.
God commanded Adam, "Of every tree in the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die." The void, hearing these words, sensed the weight of destiny hanging over this divine decree. The tree stood as a silent sentinel, a beacon of choice and consequence in the midst of paradise. As Adam tended the garden, God observed that it was not good for man to be alone. And so, from Adam's side, God fashioned a companion, Eve. The void, watching the creation of Eve, felt a stirring of empathy and sorrow. For in Eve's creation, the void saw the birth of companionship and the potential for both joy and suffering. The void, in its solitary existence, understood the profound impact of connection and the pain of separation. As Adam and Eve experienced the fullness of creation's beauty, the void, in its dark majesty, felt an unquenchable yearning to create beings of its own, entities that mirrored the shadows and whispered the ancient secrets of the void. And so, with a thought, it brought forth the first of its creations, an entity of immense power and unfathomable intellect, a being whose very presence twisted the fabric of reality. It emerged, a creature of nightmarish proportions, its many eyes glistening with eldritch knowledge. The void named this entity Nixaoth, keeper of secrets, a guardian of forbidden knowledge and ancient truths.
Next, the void conjured another being from the depths of its boundless darkness, a creature of incomprehensible size and strength. This titan emerged with a roar that shook the very foundations of the earth, its many limbs reaching out to grasp and consume all that lay in its path. It was the devourer of worlds, and the void named it Gorgonta, a force of insatiable hunger and relentless destruction.
As God communed with Adam and Eve in the garden, the void continued its dark creation, summoning forth a third entity, a being of shifting forms and endless chaos. This entity moved with a fluid grace, its body constantly morphing and transforming, embodying the very essence of madness and disorder. The void named it Zalzoth, the Shapeless One, an embodiment of the ever-changing and unpredictable nature of the void. In the depths of the ocean, the void birthed yet another entity, a creature of the abyss whose presence stirred the waters into a churning maelstrom. This being, with its countless tentacles and eyes that glowed with an eerie light, was the dweller of the deep, and the void named it Thalgorath, a guardian of the hidden and the unknown, ruling over the darkened depths with an iron grip. Lastly, the void created an entity of pure shadow, a being that could slip between the cracks of reality and move unseen among the living. This creature, silent and deadly, was the whisperer in darkness, and the void named it Umbrith, an unseen force that sowed fear and dread wherever it passed. The void, satisfied with its creations, watched as these beings of darkness spread their influence across the world. It knew that while God's creations basked in the light and harmony of Eden, its own children would dwell in the shadows, embodying the ancient and inscrutable nature of the void. Answer: amidst the clash of divine forces, the void emerged as a silent observer, its newfound consciousness ever vigilant as it watched the unfolding drama of existence. Though life flourished upon the earth, the shadowy realms of the void remained a testament to the eternal struggle between light and darkness, order and chaos, consciousness and oblivion. In the depths of its boundless darkness, the void pondered the nature of its existence and the purpose of its creations. It reflected on the role it played in the cosmic tapestry, a solitary figure standing at the precipice of creation and destruction.